Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining today. The fly I'm going to tie today is a jigged UV minnow. Very versatile. You can use it on floating lines, intermediate lines, down to sinking lines, depending on the depth of the water as you're fishing. You can also use it virtually static or slightly moving when fished under an indicator. It works both ways. It's a jig hook I've got in the vise with a slotted tungsten bead. The jig hook is a size 10 mini jig ARX, and the slotted bead is white and it's 3.8. So when you fish this fly, it's obviously inverted, so the hook point is upwards. The movement on the tail's really good because of the jig system with the tungsten bead. The tail has fantastic movement and attracts fish from a far away. So we'll get on tying it. The body thread I'm going to use is white and it's 8/0 classic wax. So I'm going to prop that tungsten bead up over the front of the hook. Put a little ramp on there. Cut off the excess. Now we'll go down towards the bend and then come back up again just to get a base down. And then back up again. Now for the tail of the fly is this white marabou. So this is what gives it lovely movement. Take a marabou feather and then just roll down the marabou from near the top down towards the stem, thick part of the stem. Tear it away from the stem, so we've got a nice fluffy bunch of marabou for the tail. Now I'm going to cut those raggy ends off and get rid of a lot of the fluff that's in there. We don't want that because that's just bulk. So we'll tie it in onto the top of the shank behind the bead, and then work our way along towards the bend and then underneath the tail. Tie that down, cinch it down. Now we've got a nice marabou tail there, but we don't need it that long. We want it about 2.5 times, so we'll just nip it with finger and thumb, get rid of the straggly bits at the end. That will give a nice fluffy tail. Now for the attraction in the tail, I'm going to use a couple of bits of UV flash. I like this in the tails of my flies. It's just, I think it's a preference thing, but if you like it and you're confident with it, then stick it in. It's all that matters. So we'll put some either side. So we'll start on this side. Tie it in. Come back up. And then over the top. And then on the other side. Get them both together. Tie them in. And then any excess that's sticking beyond the fly, just trim it out. That's it. Now, for the body of the fly, I'm going to use another UV material, and it's a 8mm UV hackle chenille. And this gives a lovely effect on the body with the UV, and I don't know if it's showing up in the light when that light's moving or not, but it's really nice. So I'm going to take a little bit of that bit I've cut off, and I've exposed the core, so I'll tie it in via the core towards the tail. Tie that in towards the tail, cinch it down, and then what I'm going to do here is palmer it back a little bit, even though it's not a huge. We'll just palmer it back as we go. So we'll do touch and turns, back over, it just makes a lovely, not big body, but nice UV body. And then we'll go behind the bead and we'll take it over the top, cinch it down. Now pull all the UV back behind the bead, and then I'll just cut that off. Now I'm going to tie that off there just behind the bead, but I want to put a hot spot collar just behind the bead. So we'll snip that off. Now for the hot spot collar, I'll just moisten this a bit, it's flying about. The hot spot collar is this fluoro red 80. So I'm just going to put a little collar behind, just as a nice hot spot. I like it on me minnow patterns. It seems to work really well. So we'll just snip that off. Just put a we'll just tie it off. Now, what I like to do in all my minnows as well, I like to just put a little eye on. So use a black Sharpie and just put a dot of an eye on. Let that dry for a few seconds. Now to protect that, we'll put a bit of UV over the top of those two eyes and then varnish on top of that, and that just protects it and the eye stays on forever basically. So let's take a bit of UV on the top of that one and that one across the head, and then we'll hit that with a light. Harden that off. And then for the final coat we'll put some varnish on. That will protect it. It'll also make that hot collar stand out as well once it's varnished. And there you go. So there you go. UV Jig Minnow. Get them tied up. You'll not be disappointed. Please like and subscribe. Watch my other fly tying videos and fishing videos, please. Thanks a lot. Till the next time. Cheers now.